Hey y'all, so I wanted to document this because one, I didn't realize how much of a stronghold I had to these items. But one of the things God has been dealing with me on is idolatry. And I was at the gas station today and I had a bag of crystals in my seat because after a certain encounter I had a couple of weeks ago from this day, well, actually it was Tuesday, so it was maybe about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I encountered a sorcerer, and so I decided to stop wearing my crystals. So about a couple of weeks ago, today is Monday, Tuesday, it was like a couple of Tuesdays ago, I had went to a crystal shop with a co-worker of mine, a friend, and we encountered a sorcerer. From that time, I had quit wearing my crystals, even though, like, me as a believer, I feel like it was nothing to wearing crystals. But he said a lot in those instances. And one of the things he said, there are a lot of Christians that come into this crystal shop thinking that because they get these items and they're Christian, that they won't be affected. But he said, really, that's the total opposite. He said it grants people who are in the kingdom of darkness access. Mind you, I didn't really hear what he said until starting a fast. And when I started this fast, man, he just recalled to me so much from that day. And so hold on, I'll tell you in a bit. I look a little crazy. It's late at night and I'm like editing this video, but I left a very important part of the story in the video. So the sorcerer, or the guy, I don't know what he was, but I knew he was high ranking in darkness because he started prophesying things, and he started getting agitated toward me because he said, I can't access you because he said, we know, when he said we, he was referring to demons. He said, we know who has a strong prayer life with Jesus, and like who has the blood over them. And he was mad he couldn't get to me, but he kept touching my coworker. And as we left the store, we were feeling super lightheaded. So immediately I knew what it was, and so I said, let's go to my car, we're praying over these crystals, blah blah blah. I know I probably should have been like, I should have told her to throw them away, but during that time. But you know, that's why God is, he rebukes and disciplines those he loves. So he definitely rebuked and disciplined me and showed me like why this was wrong, why I shouldn't have been like doing this, because I've had before I even had went on the fast, I had began to experience like demonic encounters, like close to like a close call actions and irritation. Like I would get really nauseous anytime I would pray, read, or my mom would like pray or worship. It was a lot of different stuff. So yeah, I forgot to enter that in. But I went to the gas station today and I was cleaning out some stuff in my front seat, because sometimes, you know, you get in a rush and you just kind of put stuff in your front seat, like water bottles, whatever. And God pretty much was like, throw those away. So I was not obedient the first time, but praying and concerning it, obviously I realized I had some strongholds to these items. So I'm throwing away this necklace that I so very loved. And this is kind of hard for me because, like I said, I looked at jewelry as something as beautiful, and one of the thoughts I had as I was praying concerning some of the things that I was keeping is that although to me as a believer, as a Christian, I don't see them as anything harmless, can people who work in the kingdom of darkness still access me, even though I don't use these items in the way most people use them if they were in New Age spirituality. Because I have these items and I know what they're used for, I still am coming to a form of agreement and covenant with something that correlates to something that's of darkness. So yes, you can still give the enemy access to you, just the simple items that don't seem like that seem harmless. So all right, come with me as I go to throw these away. I know this is a video, I might share this one day, I might not, but come with me and watch me go throw these away. So I didn't want to like drive and film, but anyways, one of the things that God was giving revelation to me about, because I'm currently praying against idolatry and severing ties for myself, my bloodline, for my future spouse. One of the things he gave me tasked to do when I was at the gas station today is I was cleaning out some stuff out of my car, because sometimes, you know, you have a water bottle here and there and you just kind of set it to the side and be like, oh, I'll throw it away later. He tasked me to throw my crystals away. Mind you, they were in a bag. I had quit wearing them for a while after that encounter with that guy from the store who said what he said about, you know, the legal access with Christians. So after I did that, I'm not gonna lie, I'm at a gas station right now and I'm about to throw them away. But the first time I didn't listen. He told me to throw them away. God, Heavenly Father, he told me to throw it away and I didn't listen. I prayed about it and I was like, Lord, like, please help me. Like, I realized I have a stronghold and I realized that this is a subtle idol. I didn't realize it was an idol in my heart. Like, you know, it was, to me, it was something harmless. But what you think is harmless, it just takes a little tiny sin for the enemy to have legal access to torment you. So it doesn't take a lot, even down to the items that you wear. You need to pray and ask God to increase your discernment concerning it. So I'm here. I am about to throw some stuff away. This was kind of hard because, you know, to me, I am a earthy girly, so I like stones, I like wooden jewelry. But even with stuff like that, I'm learning to be a bit prayerful. I'm learning to be consistently prayerful about everything. When I say I'm learning and God is shaping me and helping me to pray about everything, I'm learning to pray about everything, because you don't know. The things you wear concerning the spirit behind the person, like I said, down to the items, down to pouring beer on the ground for your ancestors, y'all, all of that is a form of darkness, like working with the kingdom of darkness. So, you know, God has given me a lot of revelation with things. So I hope this video really helps somebody and that you resonate with it. I pray. I am gonna say a quick prayer, so I'm gonna cut this video out. So this is my bag of crystals. Here they go.